Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis when he plans to leave New Orleans merged. He said, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard, championships, all that stuff matters the most to me. Between money or legacy,
winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
And now the Lakers starting group. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Aldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Battle in at the point guard. And for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Evan Bagley is out there with Holmes. And it's Bogdanovich in at the free throw. Brandon, looking ahead of the playoffs, when you made your first postseason appearance, were you surprised by the intensity you thought once you got?
Kevin, it was my second season. I was playing for the Clippers, so getting into the playoffs. Was quite miraculous on its own course for the organization, but the level of detail in the playoffs and intensity in the playoffs, they know everything that you're going to do. And we were playing against the Utah Jazz, which at that time,
some pretty good players.
Yes, Karl Malone, John Stockton, Jeff Gordon, the great Jerry Sloan as the head coach. It was a wonderful experience, but you understood that the playoffs were different, absolutely something different in terms of the intensity and what it is that that team knew about you.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the dish.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And the rejection by James. And that one is hammered home.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And finished off by Bagley.
Bagley's so skilled as a big and using that quickness.
James finds Davis. Here's Battle. And the layup is good. Jay's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Hield. 29 points for him last game against the Clippers. Outside, Joseph. Down low. And finished off by Bagley.
Bagley punishing the defense that time.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against Indiana.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Here's Hield after the basket by the Lakers. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. They get it back. Here's Bagley. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start the game. Count it.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, James.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare. You really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
For the Kings, they come in off the loss to Los Angeles. To the inside, Bagley, and the jumper from down low is good. Bagley's got his third bucket of the night. Lakers leading by 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Outside, Bogdanovich. And there's the pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Here's Davis. To the middle. Here's Battle. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his third assist on the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. 12 points his last outing. Back to Joseph. 6 to shoot. They double him with Jacobs. And they're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Lakers have possession. Los Angeles leading by 8. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Double by Battle. Pass to Bagley. Here's the three. Kuzma pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game.
And positionless basketball, the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And Sacramento in this possession. After the basket by the Lakers. Bagley with a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Wide open.
That's a
Still
shot that
missing.
did not expect him to miss from
You're
that
on
range.
court,
He's got to
boy.
be shooting close to 60% from there.
The shot's good from Battle. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Here's Holmes after the made shot from Battle. Here's Bogdanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
The Kings trail by 12. Doesn't go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Time for some consideration in the passing category. Maybe Jeff, your shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Last game matched up with the Clippers.
I need a timeout too.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there. And I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Change here. Barnes is checked in, and here late in the season. A good time now to follow up on our Rookie of the Year race. Which young players have separated themselves as the best of the bunch? Well, you look at Jay all season long. He has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Me too. And it's the way that he's just sustained his level of play for the entire season. So consistent. No major peaks, no huge valleys. That's pretty impressive stuff and heady stuff from a rookie.
Now here's Heald. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot by Joseph. No good. Los Angeles leading by 14. And Joseph gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Well, we have seen some players refuse to speak to the media. For whatever reason, where should that line be drawn?
Well, there is a role and a responsibility, I think, of every player in the league, Kevin, given that it's an entertainment industry and that people have jobs around this league to tell stories, to have access to those players. Now, every player doesn't want to talk or get into certain things, but their availability should be made, and people should have access to them. Look, I don't want to take out the trash every Tuesday, but I understand I got to do it at home, and so players have a responsibility to their franchise to be a voice at times.
I always thought you were terrific with the media.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. Maybe that's how I got this job.
Now, here's Holmes. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
Let's not forget about the work on the glass, Kevin. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
The Kings shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Free throw good, Joseph. Bielitsa. He checks in for Rashawn Holmes. And Joseph drops them both. Los Angeles leading by 12. Caldwell Pope passes the back. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Marvin Bagley picks one up. For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Heald against Kuzma. Passes it to Barnes. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Bagley. Sacramento again missing. So it's the Lakers now. It's a 13-point game. Here's Davis. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Barnes. That's good from Joseph on the assist by Barnes. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Heald.
Oh, wow.
Here's Joseph. Good on the shot, and that's shaved the lead.
Kind of roll.
Joseph's got 6. Lakers leading by 9. Inside, battle. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now, here's Joseph. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. A rebound by the Lakers.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
The shot's good from now.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 13. And Bielitsa kicks to Joseph. Healed outside. Pass to Bielitsa. Outside, Joseph lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Lakers. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
To the paint. Healed with the bucket.
With regards to our young players in the NBA, finishing around the rim is always a focus at this level. Nice job by Hield there.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Now the shot clock resets to 14 seconds on offensive rebound. Brett, do you like that change?
I think digging into the numbers a little bit, Kevin, it only affects about 3% of total possessions.
Is that all?
Yeah, throughout the course of the year. Not in any given game. So it's very minimal what happens. But what I like is that players have to reset quickly with 14 on the clock. And I think coaches are starting to think about how it is they might have quick sets as opposed to getting the ball to the top of the key and trying to run through a traditional set. Maybe you have quick sets after the reset to get yourself a better shot.
Or strategy. Comes in for Hield. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Davis. Howard comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Danny Green, he's checked in for James. And Bradley subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for James.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And the first one drops.
And wow.
Free throws good from Battle. The Kings trail by 15. Here's Sparrow. And the rebound goes to Howard. The Lakers with the ball. To the middle. The 11-footer. Good as the chop falls. Jay's got 27 points.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Inside, Giles looks good.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Lakers leading by 15.
Oh, shit.
It's Bradley on the wing.
I'm trying to like this.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition and no one's on you, it's a great shot there.
Around, Sacramento takes possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Okay, I'm checking this area.
John Rondo is checked in for the Lakers. So in Sacramento, a 12-point game.
And they big mad at me.
for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Giles. Marvin Bagley comes in for Bielitz. Heels checked in for Knight. And it's Joseph in for Yogi Girl. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Lakers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Both free throws good from Battle. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Hield and Vaughn are the 2 and the 3. Rashawn Holmes out there with Bagley, and it's Joseph in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He had an impressive number of points, and he played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. You know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thanks. Another bucket. Wow!
And as he continues to fill it up, guys, he's nearing first place all time for points in a season.
Yep, historically dominant GA. He's put them on his back all season long.
And Wilt Chamberlain scoring 4,029 points back in 1962. A whole different era, to be sure, but to surpass that now would be almost inconceivable. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
They know I'm about to pass it. They're scared.
Here's Barnes. Here's Bagley. And Davis sends it
Ricky passing all these legends up.
That shot away.
James, the pass to Bat.
Take that in. Whoa!
Sleep pass, and he throws
There we go.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Holmes with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Puts it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. LA has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
The second overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
He kicks to Heel. Clock at 4. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. Caldwell Pope for some nice D.
Take that in.
Look at Harrison Barnes.
He's a hard worker, able to hit the spot up 3. Defensively, his strength gives him some versatility. Just a solid contributor.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Most every team now, Brent, looking to run when they can run. Who's the most lethal big man in transition? They can get baseline to baseline in a hurry and make a difference at the other end.
Don't think I've seen any player do the type of things at his size and with his stride than Giannis. I just think there were eye-popping plays that people could not wrap their head around what it is he could do. Taking 2 steps from half court, lengthening out his right arm to finish at the rim, grabbing offensive rebounds from the block, not taking any steps and dunking it over the top and getting to the free throw line. Giannis running in transition as a big is a problem for the defense.
And all that on the offense, but on his defensive side, he was always doing the same kind of things defensively. Backing shots, blocking out, whatever the case may be.
Yep, causing, I mean, just the simple fact of being a deterrent, Kevin, people coming into the lane and using that length. I mean, Giannis Antetokounmpo was something special in that regard as a
big. Both ends of the floor, I totally agree.
I mean, all them.
Double by Battle. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Now the Lakers on the break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
and not the same rhythm or approach that he had in the first quarter when he was taking it straight to the teeth of the D and really creating contact. Like to see him get back to that here in this quarter.
James checked in for the Kings.
Y'all want to see me get hurt.
And here is Joseph. He has 6. James kicks to Joseph. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Here is the long-range jumper. Hield's got 5.
Well, Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off. And he drains that one with ease.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so.
Give me that. Hey.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the King. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Sacramento's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And it's Barnes smacking it down.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for
What the
when to give it up.
Wrong person.
Kuzma passes to Beth. Misses from close range. 1:15 left here in the second. Here's James. That shot is off. James with some nice D. Bagley brings the double team. Caldwell Pope kicks to Davis. Here's Battle. Rebound by the Kings. Joseph's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Marie's checked in for LeBron. He hits the second from the line. 50 seconds left in the first half. To the inside. Battle. Yeah, another bucket.
That bucket does it. He's tied the top spot for points in a season.
Well, to call him a force of offense wouldn't do him justice. This has been a season for the agent.
Kill his
He's
record. Watch.
rankings all season, and now he shares a spot at the top. 4,029 points. I still can't believe it.
4,029 points.
62 mark max, but
Another one ball.
a day has come that I thought we never
Most
see.
points
He has
in
done
NBA history. Hey.
Record for points in a season. Incredible.
Rookie
He
year.
has broken Wilt Chamberlain's historic mark from 1962. It stood for decades until now. And with the season he's been having scoring the ball, the road fans come out just to see it.
Even if they don't root for him, GA, they want to see what he can do.
And this historic scoring tear just continues. He's seen everything thrown his way, at least defensively, all season long, not stopping him from putting up points.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Hield. He's got 8. 6 on the shot clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. But 3 from Joseph. And another 3 for Sacramento. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of the game. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers on top, running away with it. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports.
Take that in.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade All Fueled Up for the second half. So for the Lakers right now, up front it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Battle in at the 1. Down low, From 10 feet out, Sacramento grabs the miss. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Off target with his three.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
The pass to Bell. It's blocked.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Joseph with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Bagley, no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
From down low, Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And LeBron throws it down.
Nice to see LeBron have a straight line drive. Somebody fell asleep there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. Holmes passes to Joseph. Sacramento moving it around. And it's Bagley. That time on the assist for Joseph. Joseph's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Los Angeles leading by 23. Right side Davis. And the
shit. Davis, what are you doing?
Gets to Joseph. Back to Bogdanovich.
Both of us can't be having a bad quarter.
The second effort. Bagley, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Battle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. 90% from the line of the game, shooting 9 of 10.
And what a performance he's put in at the free throw line.
Sacramento making a switch here. Lyolita's checked in. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Joseph. He's guarded closer. No good on the triple.
Plus 8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
You take a look at Anthony Davis and his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case. As he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame and continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Three-pointer. He can't get that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. And after just one season at Kentucky, the slight build of Davis was a concern in the NBA. And the question was, would his body hold up?
Well, he's answering the question to some degree, Kevin, knowing that it wasn't a one-year process to get stronger and to put on that kind of weight. That just comes with physical maturity. Anthony Davis doing a better job of avoiding places where he might get injured, expanding his game to the perimeter, and hopefully some of those things pay off for his longevity for his career.
A three from Bogdanovich. Great D that time from James.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Joseph, the pass to Bogdanovich. And here is Heel, covered by LeBron. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Will it go? Kept alive. Bielitsa, and the layup's good off the glass. Bielitsa's got 6 points.
These are bonus. You get Bielitsa inside to mix it up that way. That helps.
LeBron James on the way to the paint, and that one clearly a foul. Like 2 shots coming up. With a quick break in the action, let's go to our rookie leaderboard and see which shooters have been the most efficient in the season's second half. Well, you look at Jay, a great player, second in the league.
He has been outstanding since the break. Defenders have been struggling to slow him down.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Giles checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Barnes comes in for Bogan Bogdanovich. Brandon Knight, he's checked in for Heel. And Farrell subbed in for Joseph. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Davis. Howard comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Danny Green, he's checked in for LeBron. And Brantley subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Cousins, the pass to Matt. Hits it again. Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Cousins. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. He's around 10 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Lakers passing it around. Again, what an avalanche!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Sacramento's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Farrell kicks to Barnes. Pass to Knight. Unloads from 13. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. A 3-pointer, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Knight finds Bielitsa. Here's Farrell. Tries from 10. That one goes in. Farrell's got 7 points in the game.
Well, nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
To the inside. Battle. Off on the layup.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position. Plenty of space. Just crank it.
Just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And Howard has it in the corner. Here's Battle. And good. There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. To the middle, here's Giles. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. There's a minute left in the third quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Here's a look at some stats for Jay. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. First in scoring, 9th in assists, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. The Kings shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Here's Farrell. He's covered by Battle. Murray against Barnes. The shot comes out. LA has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here's the break. Launches the three, sinks the triple. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, when Harrison Barnes makes shots like that, confidence grows. He's feeling it. Teammates are going to start feeding off of that.
Makes it 2 points there from Battle.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Lakers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing is part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Giles is out there with Swanigan, and it's James in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Farrell backs a 2-pointer. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. And Los Angeles guys shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. No good from that. And for Sacramento, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. James looking it over. Giles. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
James with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Passes it to Farrell. Back to James. Here's Farrell, covered by Battle. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And full move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
Something Commissioner Silver has mentioned, Brent, the possibility of a mid-season draft. Do you see that happening?
It'd be interesting to see if that idea grows some legs here, Kevin, and adopting what it is that in soccer leagues in Europe have done for many years, because teams hone in on what those individual cups mean and the competition raises, and you earn something for the end of the year. Commissioner Silver can find a way to get that done. It becomes very intriguing instead of an all-star weekend to have teams gather for a mid-season tournament with something on the line. Elevated competition.
Well, kids play that in high school. They play that in the college league. It would make sense that it could fit in the NBA as well.
It'd be interesting, and especially halfway through the year, to reinvigorate your fan base with something like that, I think would be great.
Good point. James against Kuzma. Back to James. Here's Farrell. No good. Free tee that time from Rondo. And even 3-on-3 break. Battle passes to Kuzma. The rebound by Giles.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Free throw good, James. Player salary is obviously a large investment, Brent. What are some other investments that owners can make to help their team get better, either on the floor or off?
Massive one, Kevin, obviously, is in terms of your players' wellness and what it is that you're doing with your physical therapy staff, your strength and conditioning staff, because you want these guys available at the best and maximum potential physically that they can give you. A lot of teams, quite frankly, in the past couple of seasons, Kevin, looking into other ways, holistic therapies, mental approach that they can have mental wellness for their players as part of their programming. So teams that think you build some beautiful practice facility and just let the guys go bounce the ball around and shoot are absolutely missing. Yeah, they're missing the boat on what it is that their players require, need to be complete as people. Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Rondo, wide open, knocks down the free ball.
Better outside when he gets into a rhythm or when he gets his feet set. Rondo's smart at knowing when to fire.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Farrell for three. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Outside Knight. Pass to Swanigan. And the contract structure for NBA first-rounders, 2 years guaranteed, 2 years of team options, qualifying offer. Brent, should we consider changing that up?
I think it's working pretty well, Kevin. I think every front office is out there trying to find players out there that are giving you value beyond your contract. And that happens a lot when you're a team that has a first-round pick, 1 through 10, 1 through 20, and you hit on a draft choice. You potentially could get 3 years, and sometimes 4 when you have incredible players coming into the league as their first-year changing franchises around. But a player that's providing way more value than the contract that they're getting at that time. So I don't see that changing much. It gives teams a long enough time to evaluate the talent coming in.
Seems to be working.
It does, and the players that prove it are looking at the calendar saying, "Did I fast forward 3 years? Because I really like to cash in on what I'm doing for you."
Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Battle. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Outside Knight. The pass to James. Here's Swanigan, guarded by Kuzma. Swanigan the pass to Leiden. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Murray the pass to Bat. And that one drops for him.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Kings have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. McGee on the double team. Inside, here's Knight. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Battle.
Oh, they play me.
Runs out. And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for the Kings. On the wing, James. He's covered by Murray. And they double up James. Knight passes to Farrell. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc, that's all good. And that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his 2nd 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Murray surveying the D. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. You know, Brent, how candid can players be in their answers in the post-game interviews about what has happened or what they're feeling at that time? In other words, is there a danger being too honest as a player?
There could be, Kevin. I mean, anytime you express some of your vulnerabilities, and if it's done at the right time, somebody's going to take advantage of it. What we've seen over the past couple of years is, forget about when it is that the media is asking you questions. Most players are taking it to their social media accounts where they're able to get the message out without being baited by somebody with regards to a question. They can expound on whatever it is that they're feeling at that time. And that helps them to control the messaging a little bit more. And I think that trend is going to continue and continue to grow.
Alex Caruso is checked in for Murray.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
2 points. That one goes.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 42%. Farrell can't hit. Lakers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots.
It was delicious.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and concentration.
Sacramento making a switch here. Giles is checked in. When a team hires a new coach, that tends to be the feelings of the players in that locker room, knowing there's a new voice in it.
If you are a veteran player, you have the opportunity, more than likely, to call 5 or 6 resources that know who that coach is. Because most of the time, coaches that are getting hired have previous NBA experience. If you're a younger player, you're looking at what it is that's being written and said about that coach to try to evaluate how it is that you're going to fit in.
Trying to get some
The
assists,
biggest responsibility, Kevin, is that new coach trying to get as many of those players into the facility or at a meeting or at a dinner to have them understand from day one, as soon as possible, what it is that they're about, what it is he's expecting from them, and how it is he's going to go about them. Then all the other things about guesswork will go away.
All about communication.
Communication, and communication as quick as you possibly can. That's an important factor.
And that's good from McGee. Both free throws good from McGee. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've... The first one falls, but obviously some good players have taken less money for a chance at a winning championship situation. That's made some rich teams even better.
Well, you have to appreciate a player in that regard thinking that the financial gains that he could have somewhere else and playing for a team that's not capable of doing what it is that you're trying to do, and that's win a championship, that they've decided, look, it's not about that for me. What it is, it's about the experience of being around a team that elevates itself to being the best team in the league. And if you're fortunate enough at the highest level, Kevin, as a basketball player,
I already beat that dude record. That's why they trying to play me right now.
Sticks with you for a lifetime. So
I'm not trying to give me no points.
those opportunities to be around a champion.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Like, what? I beat his record like 30 points ago.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Two shots. Y'all some pussies.
That free throw, no good. Nice check in for Farrell.
2 minutes. We only got 2 minutes left.
Oh, I thought they took you out.
No, I gotta go look at my record after this. I really beat a record. Like a real record that nobody beat. Ooh, give some.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And for the Kings, they're shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. James, no good. LA's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. The shot misses.
I'm still trying to get it back. Fuck. I'm good. I ain't trying to get no more points, bro.
James outside. Pass to Knight. Here's Light. He's covered by Battle. Fires the three.
Damn, y'all let him get that. Oh, they lost.
Long range. He's got such an unusual skill.
I ain't even looking at the score. Okay, y'all, I was mad. These niggas have me fucked up. Like, what?
And the first one, you know, the NBA not the only league with great players and great play. Talk about some of the other prominent leagues around the world. There's some terrific competition.
You idiot.
Overseas in
You Look at that dumbass look. I'm taking all your minutes away. Bitch.
Now skip playing in the G League to go down to Australia to start their development and professional careers. We're talking about the world game, Kevin. We're not joking. It's a very real thing, and we continue to invite the best players that we can find.
They starting to fuck me up now.
High post help to the middle and stolen by James.
Y'all need to stop throwing me the ball and just let me fake them out like I'm about to get the ball and pass it to someone else. That's what they need to do.
Anthony Davis and LeBron James.
If you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
You don't see
These idiots see I'm cold, like, dude.
This is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in
That's
just
only
about
a minute
every
left.
single category.
Yeah, I know we're the better team.
These guys expect to win each night just as they've done here
Tell
tonight.
them, Glenn Coco.
And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And we
No,
watched
we
one guy
don't.
all night long, guys.
We keep whooping their ass.
What a dominant game he
What
had.
you mean?
What a night tonight it was for Jay.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to
You
him
idiot.
could really get a handle on him.
Nine against McGee. James, right side. Here's Swanigan. Rebound the Lakers.
Ooh.
We got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Battle. Knight grabs the ball.
Fucking ass.
And so
They don't want to
Knight will bring it
let
up
me
for
get
the
that
Kings.
80. Is that serious, y'all?
It's stolen by Green.
Yeah, let's get
On the
that.
pass to
I
Howard.
just
To
want
the
that
paint.
80.
And that'll be
Let
2
me
free
get
throws.
one of
Officials
these.
on the
I'll
count
be
with the foul.
satisfied. I just want that 80 points.
He misses the free
They is not trying to let me get the 80.
and he's good
Okay.
in the second.
I could
That
go.
was like the last chance you was gonna get.
It's over.
Los Angeles.
I win.
This one was over well before.
And I beat a record. Hold on. Do it show that I beat the record right now?
But they never got
They
it.
need to be
I
announcing
mean, they
that
just
right now.
rolled to this win. They made it look really
Lakers,
easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Y'all gonna
Chance now to
mention?
send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
There's some bitches for that. I'm about to go show my record. How about that? And then we get out here. Booyah. Baby.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Shay, congratulations. You broke Wilt Chamberlain's mark for most points in a season. How proud are you of achieving that?
Not very proud.
Hey, this is honestly the greatest moment of my life, man. This whole season has been special. Never did I imagine that I'd be chasing down Wilt's record. This is crazy, man. It's a dream come true.
Yeah, nobody thought one of those records would go like this, but you did it. So
Like
congratulations
this,
to you.
nigga. What you mean?
Thank you, David.
I
Great
was out there
interview once
whooping
again.
ass, boy. Don't doubt me, fool.
Hey, man. Okay. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Man, thank you, Will. Man, thanks, big dog. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
So, y'all
No
think we're
problem.
gonna do something next week? Yeah, we'll be alright.
You're not fucking with me, you haters. Man. I gotta go see how much I beat his record by, cause I got a couple games left in this season. So I'm gonna really beat his record by a long shot, unless they give me a bunch of bad games.
How many more games you got? Like 5, 4, 5.
Oh my god.
A little different reaction than last time, huh?
Yeah, man. Yo, Don.
Hey guys, Chad, good to see you.
Hey,
We
what's
are
up?
really glad you can make it, and we're excited to have you here.
Hey, anything for the kids.
Nice. All right, you ready to do this?
Let's do it.
Dave, we got Che here. Our raffle winner. There she is.
Hey.
All right, you two have at it.
Are we gonna place the 1-on-1? You want the ball first? All right. Take it easy on me, all right?
Aww.
Really, no easy bucket. Yes.
I'm gonna give her a good memory.
Congratulations. Good job.
I'm not gonna go hard on
Starting
her.
to
Man, that was great.
Hey, just trying to help the kids out.
You really made her day. Did you see her face light
I
up?
did.
Nice job.
Yeah.
She scored on me. That made her whole life. Oh, give me my 10 bands, because nobody getting 10 bands per fucking appearance except me. I think I'm the only rookie getting that. Where is that? Let me show everybody. Oh yeah, by 40, no, 50 points, 40 points, 40 points, and I got 1, 2, 7 more games. I'm finna fuck his record off. To be continued. Looking at us. Off here.